Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Any Fet Off Script. So this is the third video in a row, and every single time I've had somebody with me, I think you guys are starting to enjoy that more. So clearly that's what I have to do. So I'm doing what I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my kids and my family.
Clock that tea.
Next to me, I've known her for a really long time. High school, when did we graduate? 2000 and... Hey, that's true. She graduated before me. You graduated after her.
2016.
And then I graduated 2017. Yeah, it's been a while. Like, don't ask about our age, bitch, because that's rude. Yeah, so you can introduce yourself.
You were supposed to do.
No, you do it.
Okay, I'm Rina. Well, Anifa knows me as Dorina, but after I graduated high school, I wanted to like be known as my alias, Rina. I've known Anifa since like my freshman year?
Yeah, of high school.
How did I
Was it freshman year?
No, my sophomore year when you were a freshman.
But it was probably through, we had a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Right? Probably through our mutual friend.
Yeah.
So that's how we know each other. We went to high school together. We're still connected a little bit after high school. And yeah, like that's how long it's been. I feel like every single person that I've had on this podcast so far, it's all been from high school. But yeah, so now we're here.
We are here, 2025. How do you feel about this year, man?
Girl.
This year has been...
One word to describe this year. Give me the gun. That's not one word, but...
No, and that's like, that's plain
give me the
simple.
gun. Give me the gun.
You see how I was speechless? Like, I couldn't even come up with one. Like, I can't struggle. Like, maybe.
Do you remember having, like, a really, really good year?
2023.
What made it so good?
Bro, it was just, I was traveling. I just didn't care about anybody telling me anything. You know, I love traveling.
Are you the type of traveler where, like, you like to do, like excursions, skydiving?
So I love like living on the edge, but my problem is, you know, like with my illness, I get so tired. Like if I do an excursion or like a activity, the next day, please don't disturb me. I'm in my bed, I'm sleeping.
Oh, so you need like a whole day time.
I need a whole day to rest. And people don't like that. You know, like they like to go excursion.
Girl.
Next day, club, excursion.
Bus, club, another club.
Yeah, like it's just, please, can I kick my feet up?
Okay, so you're not the type of person that when you travel, because you know, there's like the travelers that like to do only like restaurants, relaxing, and then there's the travel that's like, let's go hiking.
So yeah, no, I do excursions, but I will stop at the hiking. Don't take me nowhere. I'm walking up no mountain.
So you could do like one, like for the day,
like one for the day, like, or maybe two, but just
the next day is like
no, like hiking is where I stop. What are you talking about?
Are you a nature
I'll do
person?
everything. No.
Oh, you're not. So you couldn't do camping?
No.
Wait.
I'll do camping if we're in like a glass house or something, or like
no, the
in
tent.
the woods. Absolutely
like,
not.
The tent. You need the mosquito
I would have
net.
to make sure that I'm decked down in like all the types of material I need. Like I have to make sure everything's tip top, perfect shape for me to do that. And just knowing that something can go wrong. Where like, what if a bear comes out and attacks me? What if I wake up and there's a deer? And like, do you understand? Like, there's so many things that can go wrong.
You know why I thought you would be into camping? Because you're like really so. For people who don't know this, she's very, very creative. She's like a really good artist. Like if they told us to draw, like, I don't know, if they told me to draw like a person, I would do a stick figure, and she would actually do like a 3D version of that person. So I'm thinking like,
but
I don't know why I put that together.
The camping, do you think about all the possibilities of what can go wrong?
The camping and art, it's like the same kind of.
In what world? I can do camping behind like I don't know. It's just there has
you
to
probably
be,
have to be like a house.
Yeah, like a cabin in the woods. I would love that. That would be beautiful.
Well, I don't know if I wouldn't not go camping, because I really like being outside. But I think I like being outside so much so to the point where I would sleep in a tent. I think I like.
I like being outside, but like in the water. Like
can you swim?
I cannot drown. I can, like, if I was in the pool, I can make sure I'm not drowning.
Have you ever almost drowned? I feel like any kid. Oh, I've definitely almost
Not
drowned.
recently. Oh,
I've
let me tell you about the
almost
time
drowned.
in Cancun, bro.
Wait, did you drown as an adult or were you drowning? Because I drowned as a kid.
2 years ago.
I drowned as a child. I don't even think I was 16. Did you drown?
Yo, there was like, let's go to the cenote. Cenote, you know what a cenote is, right?
No.
It's like a hole and at the bottom is water. It's like a cave, an underground cave. Look, this is a cenote.
Hey! What? Wait, what?
Bro, so there's like a hole, but so that's what it looks like inside. But at the top, there's like a hole, like with rocks and stuff. And it's
Do
like,
people jump from it?
Yeah, and you look down.
You jump? Okay, here I go. Go ahead, keep telling your story. What? Go ahead.
This girl's so funny, y'all.
No, because
Okay.
we need to rewind because ask if you can swim. She said she cannot drown, and then you decided to jump from a Sinatra or cenote, whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
So, look, I had a life vest on.
And you drowned still? Sorry, wait, let me stop. Go ahead, tell that story, because my story isn't better. So go ahead. I'm
finding
the
it.
story just keeps getting like more shocking.
Because it's not going to get better.
It's gonna get worse. Okay, don't worry, we're all supporting you though.
So, they're like, jump, jump, jump.
Did you want to jump?
Yeah, I'm not a pussy. Like, it looked fun. Like, this is my shit.
Okay, yeah, you said you like living on the edge.
But, like, it was just a far jump, and I'm only, like, 5 feet. They talking about 12 feet or 10 feet. I don't know. It was more than 6 feet. I'm 5 feet. Okay, so I'm holding my friend's hand and they're counting down and everything, and I jump. I don't even know. I'm holding my breath, right? Because you know when you jump in the water, you're supposed to hold your breath. I'm holding my breath. Once I hit that water, bitch, why the fuck did I inhale?
When you got in the water, you took a deep breath in.
I don't know what. Yo, like, next thing you know, Rina.
Are you serious?
I'm over here flailing, like I couldn't breathe. I'm like, they're like, is she drowning? I'm like, I'm not drowning. I just breathe water, like, bro.
And I know that's like
it felt so horrible.
Yes,
like,
especially when you have to start like coughing it out and stuff.
Yeah, like, and then when I looked, I looked up, realized where I was. Like, this shit is beautiful. I'm over here drowning, like amazing,
fighting for your life.
It's like beautiful ambient blue lightings, like just.
Oh, because the water is very,
yeah.
Like, the colors are very intense.
Mm-hmm.
So would you do it again?
Yeah, I just wouldn't inhale under the water.
Because, I mean, it sounds like it was worth
traumatizing.
It sounds like it was worth it. Would you say that's the riskiest, like, excursion you've done on vacation?
Yeah, kind of. The situations I be in, like, it don't even be the activity, it be the way we do the activity. 2023 was a great year.
That happened in 2023?
Yes, that year, like, I saw a lot of near-death experiences.
That was why it was a great year?
I just love stuff like that. Like, I want to experience life to the fullest. Like, why be afraid? Do that shit now. Don't be afraid to say anything. Don't be afraid to do anything. Do it, experience it, all that. So, like, Costa Rica was funny because at the time, it was in September, so the water was choppy and everything. Mm-hmm. We're out on the boat. They were like, okay, y'all want to swim in the ocean? Okay, cool. They gave us these little ass pool noodles. In this choppy ass water.
Pool noodles? Like the long things?
Yes. The ones that are $5.99 at Walmart.
In the ocean?
Yes.
Okay.
And here go my cousin Stanley talking about something. Yeah, I can swim. All my cousins like, yeah, I can swim. I know how to not drown.
Swim. You know how to not drown.
I stuck my ass on that boat. Listen, they jumped in the water, danced. We're all dancing on the boat, drinking. Next thing you know, we're looking for the people. When I tell you, they were by the boat when they jumped in. They were little peas in the ocean.
That's so scary, though.
They were so fucking far behind. We were like, what? They were, when we realized what was happening, we said, stop the boat right now and turn around.
Do you think it's safer to just like live life like every day, like wake up, work, come home, or do you think it's safer to be on vacation? Like, do you think it's riskier? You're risking your life just living every day, or you're risking your life more when you go on vacation?
I don't know. That's a good question because
you almost lost your family.
But do you know how many times I could lose?
That's
my
what I'm
life
saying.
on
Someone
this
could just
freeway?
literally someone could get in a car accident right now. You don't know how many times I've wake up in the morning and I see that there's a collision like in the morning in front of my window. That's why I live right next to the highway, so it's like, is it riskier to just live your life? I mean, just live everyday life, or is it riskier to go on vacation?
Being flipped, like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was crazy.
I remember one time I was on vacation in Dubai, and I was I was riding in those like you know how they like, I don't know if it's sand dunes, whatever they're called, but you like do the ATV wheeling in the sand. Do you know that my bike, I went over a hump. I flipped, I saw the sky, I saw the floor, my head was underground. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I left with a disgusting scar. Because I never thought about that. Like, you know, you're going on vacation to enjoy yourself, but genuinely, you can drown in the water. But you're not swimming every day.
Yeah, and that's why they have you sign those liability papers.
Exactly. But I could see why you enjoy taking a vacation. Like, I've never enjoyed traveling. I've always hated it. I hate the process of like going to the airport, packing a bag, getting on the plane. But getting there is really nice. But when you talk about vacations like that, I can see why, like, you know, waking up every day and doing the same thing, or like just doing things you get to like laugh about and genuinely make memories about. Why wouldn't you choose, like, you know, like a vacation and stuff like that?
Yeah, no, I think it's very important to like get out like your environment and like explore other people's cultures. I mean, don't like go and adopt other people's cultures, but you
just explore.
Understand that it's not just you in this world, individual. Like,
have you ever had a phase like that?
Like what?
Like growing up when I was, because I used to live in Nigeria. I lived in Nigeria for like 7 years, then I came to America, and I had a phase where like I wanted to be Hispanic. You know, like as a kid, because you know, as a kid,
you know what?
Nigerian,
actually,
girl,
I
African,
did.
They didn't call you African booty scratcher.
No, I did, and he felt, you're so funny because I did like
hola.
And
no, because I had a phase. I had a phase where I really wanted to be Hispanic, like,
bro. Yeah,
just
like
anything
that.
but Nigerian.
This society and people around us, I don't understand why, like, it's just they look at Africans as a whole, the whole continent, as just less than.
Especially when we were younger. Now it's so cool to be Nigerian. Now everybody want to fuck with the Africans, like the Africans that. But when we were younger, booty scratcher, who brought that
African
food
booty scratcher. And you know, it's funny, nobody knew I was Nigerian, but I was a bad kid. So like my parents would come to the school all the time, and it got to a point where my mom was spanking me in front of kids in front of the class.
And they said, "Oh yeah,
yeah," and like she was speaking her Nigerian accent. They're like, "Oh, Rina." They used to call me Doritos.
I remember that. I remember that. African parents, they are so funny.
African parents are like, it's the most comedic thing ever. Because sometimes when like they're really mad, sometimes you just have to sit there and just laugh,
bro. Because everything is just funny, comedic, chaotic. Like, they're just really, really, even in the way they discipline, even the way they insult you when they're disciplining you. Like, okay, in America, right? Maybe somebody will insult you like, "Oh, you're very stupid, you're dumb, bitch ass nigga." Nigerians, y'all destiny will never see. Bro, like that. And the way they like talk when they're mad in their language, it's very passionate.
A Yoruba person, when they insult you,
it feels like
it's like
a curse.
You have to go home and really think about your life.
What did you do? You used to go on Google Translate and make sure that whatever they said is not gonna damage the destiny of your life. Like, it's just very, very intense. But I don't know. I like being Nigerian. Getting older, I realized it's just like, why not? You know, like having culture is important, and I don't think I would just want to have any other culture except like Nigerian culture. But and also as I got older, I started to have more Nigerian friends. I feel like all my friends are Nigerian.
I'm surrounding myself with like just people of culture. I'm not gonna say just Nigerians too, just people of culture, people who understand that you know, there's meanings behind things, there's way you do things, there's manners.
Manners is so important. It's so important. And I feel like it was cool to like not have manners when you were younger, but as you get older,
excuse me, when was it cool?
Girl, that's that what? To be rude?
No, huh?
To be rude?
To
be
who?
a rude teenager? I feel like I was surrounded by people that were like, well, maybe they weren't my friends, but people who like thought it was like, you know, yeah, bitch, like you can't tell me what to do.
Rude? I don't think I was ever rude. Maybe I could get rude.
You've never
seen how
seen
to get rude, but I don't ever like a.
You've never seen a child being rude, girl. I've seen some, like I've had friends.
I mean, I've seen children be rude.
That's what I'm saying. Like they are. There's no remorse in that. Like at least growing up. Well, you can't even be rude as a Nigerian. They'll beat the life out of you.
What?
But like I'm saying, what I've witnessed. I've witnessed like other kids be rude to their parents and
get away with it.
Yes, like
it's such an amazing sight.
The older I get, there's definitely things that have like changed. For me personally, I hate low maintenance friendships.
Me too.
I don't
like I also match energy. Like if that's the energy you're gonna put in, I'm gonna do the same. Like I did my part, and if you don't want to do your part, then it is what it is. Like it's no beef, but
it's just you just know like where to put them. I don't like low maintenance friendships. I'm not saying I'm the friend that I need to talk to you every single day, but I'm definitely not gonna be the friend who puts in more effort, and then when I want that reciprocated, it's just like I'm a low maintenance friend. Like I feel like there's a difference between, you know, like just us being adults and life being life, and then like you just using that as an excuse to like, because I don't know, the older I get, one thing I'm starting to realize that's so important is community. Like the older you get, you need community, and there's not a lot of community in social media. Once you start to grow and like realize like, oh, like this life shit, like you can't do it alone. I as I get older and just like, you know, navigate like what it's like to have friends, because like I said, community is so important for me. So, you know, I need people that are very reciprocal, so that like when my life, like, so when I'm in a place in my life where I'm like having kids or getting married, I know that like the friends that I have, they want to be there for me just as much as I want to be there for them. And I think the older I get, I'm not that old, don't get it twisted, I think the older I get, like, you know, my friendship do's are now becoming like my friendship don'ts. Like a friendship do that I used to have was, you know, when I probably stopped doing this maybe like a year, 2 years ago. You know, you have that one friend that you're so close with, you just tell everything to, like everything that's going on in your life. That's a don't. I do not do that. I don't do that anymore.
And I'm learning that shit this year. It took me that long to realize it.
It's important, especially because, especially if you have a friend that like doesn't like, just because you and your friend are really, really close, like yes, there's some things that you guys like align on, but there's also some things where it's like, you know, you don't need to tell her that because it's just not how she probably would live her life. Like, and sometimes when you tell people what's going on in your life, they will give you advice. A lot of people don't know how to be unbiased. So they will
give you advice based on what they would do.
Yes, or they will project.
And
like,
sometimes I find myself doing that too, and it's like that's why I stopped
giving. It's a normal thing.
I stopped giving advice. I just be like, so how did you feel?
Yes, that's so important. One thing that people like to give unsolicited advice, especially a friend that feels like they really know you and know what you should be doing and the decisions you should be making. Girl, the unsolicited advice, oh my God, bro. And it's like sometimes you genuinely, I'm not saying like you need to be a friend that just allows it, but sometimes you have to be okay with watching your friend go through the same thing and remembering that like, yes, it may be painful to see, but it's not about you. Like, and if it bothers you that much, you know, just maybe tell them you don't want to hear about it, you don't want to talk about it. But I think you should just remember, like, your friend is a human just the way you are. Like, they're going through things, and like, you shouldn't feel like obligated or like you know what's best for them. Another friendship that I used to do all the time is tell my friends everything that goes on with every guy that I deal with. I don't do that anymore because the older you get, women's standards when it comes to men is so different. And sometimes some of your female friends will give you like standards, not even just women in general. They'll give you standards that they're not even experiencing themselves. Like, so it's like,
Yeah.
you just have to keep, you just have to keep it to yourself sometimes.
It's just like you said, like every time you give advice, we're humans. You're basing it off of your own experiences, and sometimes your experiences are not aligned with the other person's experiences. Literally, and what you do for yourself is not how I would do it. Your man is not like my man.
Clock that team. Go ahead.
So it's like, I don't know. I stopped doing that. Like I told somebody one time, stop messing with that man. It blew up.
Have you seen that Precious meme? She told me to shut my fat ass up. So what did I do? I shut my fat ass up. Sometimes just shut up and just bro. You have to let them.
I'm not gonna lie. That blow up had to happen.
It had to happen for things to for you to realize.
It had to happen. It had to happen to realize this is not what I wanted. This is a recurring scene. This is not. Yes. And it wasn't even the fact that I told her what to do. It was things kept happening, and we keep coming at these same outcomes. We never talk about it. You always just move on to the next thing and never talk about it. That's another thing. Another don't that I didn't have in friendships. I didn't talk about shit. Talk about shit.
It's, bro, what? It's so important because one thing about it is if you don't talk about it, unfortunately, there's nobody in this world that will not take advantage of you if you let them. Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Bro, what? Woo! They'll take a towel and they'll wring it dry. What? Ring.
If you let somebody drag you on the concrete, they will drag you on the concrete. It's
so much as you don't stand up for yourself, they will do it. So you do have to stand up for yourself. You do have to let your friend know, bitch, not here. That's not how it's going to happen. Because if you don't, you will face the consequences. And then the only person to blame, because they're not going to take accountability, they're going to tell you, well, why didn't you say anything? That's going to be their line. You know, so that's a good one. Or
they'll be like, well, you did this and you did that. When they start deflecting, and it's you start to realize that, hey, what's the bigger picture? What's the issue?
Yeah. Here? Another do is when you feel like you're not in alignment with your friend, y'all's friendship wasn't aligned for a while, but you want to still keep seeing, okay, are we gonna get somewhere? Are we gonna be on the same page? Are we gonna keep growing apart? When do you know okay, I do need to cut this off? I don't need to keep doing this.
I feel like that's something you talk about. No, you talk to your friend about it. Hey, I'm noticing this. Are you noticing it? Or hey, this is how I'm seeing things. And I feel especially if the other person is noticing it, if y'all are both trying to repair that friendship or mend whatever y'all had going on, or well, hey, I know the friend might have some type of resentment towards you for something you did months ago and you never knew.
Yeah.
So you were confronting her or him or whatever, they're probably telling you yeah, you did this that really messed me up, and that's when you say, like you said, well, why don't you talk to me about it? And then you guys can talk through it. Don't be defensive.
And then
that's another thing. People like to be so defensive and not take accountability, and it's
don't do that.
Don't not take accountability. Do
take accountability, because what I'm realizing is taking accountability actually is so beneficial to your life. The more you decide to not take accountability, the more you slow yourself down and how you can grow. When you do take accountability, you can get closer to being a better version of yourself. You can also get closer to just not putting yourself in situations you don't need to be in. Yeah. When you're not taking accountability, you will continue to be in situations you don't want to be in.
I lost so many people this year because I had to sit with myself and take accountability.
Yeah. And it's not easy.
And to realize that every single situation that I'm in is I put myself in them.
Really?
Well, not everyone, but
so,
some
a good chunk,
because I let them treat me this way. I let them put me through that. I let them have this idea that, oh, Rina's gonna take that. I can do whatever I can because Rina's like this. Rina's gonna understand this. Yes.
So what made you What made you decide because everyone, like you said, you're in a friendship for a while and you're realizing, okay, we're not getting anywhere. What was okay, no, I need to stop? Because the thing is, people will be in situations where it's the same thing over and over and over, and there's always what made you sit down and be whoa, what is going on? What like, why is this happening? I need to take accountability. I need to get out of the situation.
I think when I realized I felt like I wasn't being heard. Like, it just, I guess, like, I don't know. That's a good question, girl.
Okay, therapy hour.
That's a good question, girl.
There wasn't, like, a moment that just made you realize, like, oh, no, like, this is just, like, we're, like, that accountability was kind of, like, hello, like, bitch, I'm here.
It was when I expressed how I was feeling. And I expressed how I was feeling. I wrote it in like a really nice paragraph. I mentioned different aspects of our friendship where I felt like it went wrong. I mentioned how I could be wrong in situations.
Yeah.
And I also mentioned how she could still take things out of proportion. And the moment she responded, not even like addressing like everything, but addressing one thing and not even saying anything else. And then she also said, fuck all that. I was like, okay, we're getting nowhere.
Yeah.
We're getting nowhere, and this is going to be the same thing recurring over and over again. And I just told you how I felt.
Yeah, so you weren't being heard.
I wasn't being heard.
Yeah.
I just felt like, okay, this is done. This is over. And, you know, it's everybody around me telling me, like, that's just not a good person for you. Like,
so what made you, like, be in the friendship for, like, so long? Because, you know, I've had a friendship where, like, that friend, she was much more of a liability. Like, yeah, we could laugh, we could kiki kaka, hoo ha ha, whatever. But when, like, and I can't lie, she was a really fun friend. I'm not gonna lie, like but she was fun.
It be shit like that.
It always be the fun friends, bitch.
I think it's like literally experience that we've had together, experiences that we've trauma bonded. We've been through things. I think we've like, yeah, we've seen things together. So I think that's what really just bonded us. And we act the same sometimes. But yeah, I just experiences, honestly, like the bonding.
And you feel like that's what kept you in the friendship?
Yeah, and it was
so
fun.
Long.
Like, it was fun. We had a fun friendship. We did fun things together. But at some point along the line, I realized that we are not the same person, and we do things differently. We have a different moral compass. We have different alignments, different cultures, different everything. Just because we get to do the same hobbies,
it doesn't mean like you guys are completely in alignment.
And it's fun hanging with you and everything, but at the end of the day, we're going to different paths, and your path is great. By all means, I hope you do so well in life, and my path is going to be great as well, but like, it's just not aligning.
Did you feel like that became more important to you as you got older? Stuff like when you're younger, like teenager, early college, you're not really thinking about, okay, like, our pathways are not the same, because you're having a grand old time.
Listen, like, that, when I tell you, once I turn 25, my 25th...
Bomb! What? That's what getting... Bro, that whole, like, what does that say? That thing they say about your brain?
Prefrontal cortex.
It's real.
Yeah. Your prefrontal lobe, my bad. When I turned 25, that was the most humbling birthday I've ever had. And I'm not gonna lie, that birthday was... Which birthday was... Hey, I'm old. Jesus.
No, we're not old.
Anyways, but like, ever since, like, after that age, I started realizing a lot of things. And that's when I had that realization about that friendship as well. I started realizing a lot. I started noticing things that was, like, not... Things I was doing. Things that she wasn't doing. Things that, like... I was doing as an adult, like, as a family member, as a sister, as a daughter.
Okay, period.
Like,
grow up.
It was crazy. Like,
those are really important things to think about,
bro. And I think that was the year I turned 2023. Was the year I turned 25. Yeah,
you're in this 2023. Like, because that is like, bro. This is like, once you hit a certain age, you start realizing the rest of my life is starting, especially after college. The rest of my life. And I cannot do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And this year really just brought everything to front. Like, I started realizing it back then, but I think I was just scared of letting go of the funness of my life. That's actually the first time I said that out loud.
There's so many other ways to have fun, though.
Yeah,
Did I just... Guys, I'm a therapist. Clock my tea.
Yo, you're therapying the therapist.
Thank you. There's so many other ways to have fun, though.
Absolutely. And I found that out this year. Like, yeah, like, it's just crazy because this year was so humbling, man. I don't know, everybody who's watching this, if 2025 has been a humbling year, pour one up right now, light a joint, something, because you survived.
You really did. And just be grateful because, as humbling as it was, there's probably a lesson in that. There probably was. Sometimes, like, you need to be humbled. Imagine you were humbled. Where do you think you'd be right now?
What's today? Club going up
on a Tuesday. But
nah.
Now you're probably, and mentally you're probably like getting sharper and sharper.
Yeah, I'm starting to like just align my life with things that are important and things that serve me and God. Honestly, like I had so many talks with God this summer. This summer I really sat down and like asked God to just steer me in the right direction. Like, look, you took everything from me, and I'm here. Just do to me what you want, and give me. You
know that prayer
purpose.
When they pray like, God, anything that's not supposed to be my life right now, remove
it,
make it disappear
now.
Wait, in the span of how many months?
When I tell you January, dropping like flies.
When you ask God,
started last year, but this year is when it's just started like month after month.
Yeah, when you ask God specifically, because He will do what you asked.
Yeah,
so do it right and do it specifically.
And then I also got blessed with things like I got a job. I'm back in school.
Hallelujah!
Like,
She's getting a master's with a capital. Is that how you do M? I don't know. What? Master's with a capital M in psychology, and I want to do my master. I really want to aim for a PhD, but
I'm aiming for it. You can do it.
I might have to live through you. I'm still getting my bachelor's, but she's getting a master's in psychology. Don't play with that girl. Like,
yeah, I'm like that community shit in social media is interesting. A very interesting topic, especially when it comes to Twitter, girl.
You know that you're okay. So I've had 3 guests, right? So like in the span of like this month, and all of y'all have said Twitter is toxic,
extremely toxic.
But wow, though, because I don't know, I've always been on the funny side of Twitter.
I mean, Twitter gets funny, yeah.
You know when it got worse? When they introduced Spaces, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
That's when it got really, really. But I never like joined Spaces. I was never a part of it. But like I feel like that just added to the drama that Twitter brings.
I definitely got hooked into Spaces around 2023. Just again, 2020. When I tell you 2023 was just a wild year for me.
It sounds like it was a good one.
An interesting one, a good one, all the above. Honestly, Spaces is very toxic. It's like, people go to Twitter to be somebody that they think nobody else knows. Like it's somebody new. Like they don't know them in real life. On Spaces, I just was like myself on Spaces, but just amplified. And it, like, I saw my friends in this one community. I was like, what you doing here? And she's surrounded by all these niggas talking about basketball. That's how I got roped into that.
And you like basketball, right?
Yeah.
She loves. Who's your favorite basketball player?
Right now it's Alperen Şengün.
Ooh.
This Turkish guy on the Rockets.
Why did I think you were gonna say what's his name?
I don't have a secured basketball. I'm like a fake basketball fan. Like I'm not gonna hold you.
But you be talking real passionate about it.
I only like the Rockets. Like I only watch basketball when it has to do with the Rockets or like James Harden or like somebody else I like.
When did you like really get into sports?
Growing up, I used to see my parents like watch. We used to watch basketball heavy. Like my dad and my mom, they used to go to like Rockets games all the time. Like they had the T-shirts, they had like pictures, and my mom used to sit like courtside. Like
she was not playing. She needed to see her game up front and center.
So I grew up just watching them like love like the Texans. My mom is a huge Cowboys fan, but my dad is a Texans fan. So yeah, and then when I saw this, I'm like, oh yes, I can like. Get insight on like I never talk about basketball though. I don't know the first thing about basketball terminology. I just love watching it. Like, it's so interesting to me.
But I feel like Because I've seen you talk about it.
I mean, I can talk about it to an extent. Like, I know what I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my man talks to me about it, too. So, and I hear people talking about it so I can understand it and, like, understand what I'm watching and how a game is about to go and, like, the different plays that they're going to make and, like, why they're making it, who the people they're switching out for.
Okay, girl, so no, you definitely know basketball talk. I can't even tell you. All I can tell you is that they're running back and forth and they're trying to make it in the net. I'm so serious.
Nah, that's just, yeah.
So did you ever have a phase where, like, you wanted to become a basketball player? No. You know, sometimes when you're so interested and intrigued in something, you're like, I wonder what it would be like to actually... Like, when I was younger, one thing that would always, like, just give me pumps, give me energy, then I would go into the movie theaters and, like, watch movies like Step It Up. Like, you know, those dance movies.
So you think you can dance? Can you dance?
No. Do you know, when I go out, can you dance?
I can't hit a beat.
No. When I go out, like, I don't... One thing about me, I'm not a, like... Bro, you've seen me. We've been in the club together. I'm not a, like, dance. I dance with my hands. Like, coochie, bow, 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 like that. I don't dance with my body. Hell no. I think dancing is so intimate. I can't, like, it makes me uncomfortable. Like even now, like, let's say I have to get married. Ugh, no one's forced me to get married. Let's say I get married. The thought of dancing on my wedding day, it makes me uncomfortable.
Like, in front of people?
Yes. Another thing that I feel like is too intimate that I don't like doing with people is, like, car karaoke. I think it's so weird.
Like, singing to, like, the radio?
Together in the car. Yes. You don't have, like, you don't have those things?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, ooh, like, I feel like I can dance by myself in my room, in my closet. See? That's where my brain is taking me, somewhere where nobody can see me. I can dance by myself in my room, like, in my mirror. But, like, dancing, like, with people or, like, singing a song. Like, if you started singing a song that you like and you look at me to sing along with you, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that.
I've never noticed. Yeah, I've never
I don't like it.
You don't?
It just makes me uncomfortable. It's too intimate. Like, you don't have nothing that's just, like...
I'm trying to think of one. I don't like when people cross my feet.
Why would they touch your feet and then first?
I don't like feet in general. I like, you know, like when you're sitting and, like, let's say somebody has to get to that side and they're over here and they walk over your feet. That...
Oh, you don't like that?
Oh.
Wait, that's so specific.
God. That, to me,
wait, what if they're
like
wearing socks?
Bad luck. That's like bad luck.
What if they're wearing socks?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
You can't see their toes.
You're crossing my feet.
So, like, you can't touch feet.
No.
2 million. There's always a prize. If someone told me to dance right now, jump up and down 5 times and tell me they're giving me $2 million. People all, bro, I'm telling you, think you're scared of something until someone gives you a number.
You can't pay me to touch a snake. Oh, wait, I can touch a snake. But, like, sleep in a bed with a snake?
They can't pay you $2 million.
Would you sleep in the bed with a snake for $2 million?
I'll sleep in the bed with the snake for $2 million. Do you know what $2 million is? And you're gonna be okay the next day. Are you gonna be hearing?
Are they gonna guarantee my okayness?
Yes. Are you gonna be hearing while you're sleeping? God, but, like, you'll be fine. You wouldn't do it.
Up that.
Oh, I would.
Up that. 5. Okay. I
would do it. I don't know. Like, there's some things I wouldn't do for money. Like, no. There's some things.
Obviously, yeah.
But sleeping with a snake.
Okay, what if they can't guarantee your okayness the next day? Like,
but, like, okay, but
like, hey,
okay, but it, like, if they can't guarantee my okayness, is there a hospital nearby? Yes, like, do you know what
venom? Do you know what snake net venom?
No, but do you know what $2 million is? Like, I don't think it is.
Will the $2 million save you in the hospital?
If
that's your $2 million gone.
No, that's like not even half of the $2 million. Girl, I'll do that. If they can't guarantee my life, okay, like, bitch. But that means that I could or I could not make it. But either way, if the snake bites me, bro, I live less than 10 minutes away from urgent care. Just put me in a car and take me there.
So you like.
Yeah. Yes, I sure would. That was it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed sitting with me and talking with the very funny Rina and I. And I hope that you guys come back next week. Before I close out today's video, I just want to say a lot more of you that are not subscribed are watching compared to my subscribers. I'll put that chart right here. So if you're watching...
My face?
No, not on your face.
Okay.
If you're watching this right now and you've been back here at least 3 times and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, girl. Like, it's free. Do it. You're about to go check your subscribed. It's free. Go ahead. We're almost on the road to 100, guys. So join me on that journey. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye for now. Bye.